You ready?
Not really. I'm scared.
Ready?
No, but okay.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eddie,
And my name is Gigi.
and we are here with the Here We Go Again father-daughter podcast.
This is awkward.
It's been like 6 months.
Maybe around that, yeah. But it's been a long time, though.
It's been a super long time.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of things happen in between. I think the last time we did something was around Christmas or New Year's.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we did a New Year's one.
That was like our last one before we started going on it for like a week thing.
What do you mean?
Like, remember we stopped for like a really long time?
Yeah, like 6 months. We were consistent like every week.
Yeah, we were. I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it was Halloween.
No, we did Halloween. Because on the Halloween episode, we talked about like all the crazy different things that there are and the way people celebrate it.
Wasn't like near our last one?
It might have. So you think it's farther than Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Tomorrow's Penny's birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, her sister's birthday.
Yeah, she's gonna be 2.
Yeah, so I think I remember the last time we talked on a podcast, Penny wasn't even walking yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So that's how long it's been.
That's been a while.
That's been a while.
Because she's running now.
Yeah, she's basically running. We went to Disney World for vacation.
For a week over spring break.
That was in April.
Yeah, during Mama's birthday.
Yeah. And she decided that she would start walking in our hotel room.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that wasn't her first time walking, though.
That was the most she walked, though, that night. Like, she would take a couple of steps here and there, but this was, like, the beginning of her going crazy.
Yeah, she was, like, walking around for fun.
And I was really hoping that it would kick in by the time we got to Disney World.
Yeah, and it literally did during...
Yeah, like on our second day there, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
She kept like climbing in and out of her stroller.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she kept doing. Then she'd run to the bathroom or wobble to the bathroom. Then she'd wobble back to her stroller, climb in and out. And that's all she did. That's all she did. She just wanted to wobble around all over the place.
Yeah.
And then when we were at Disney, she hardly walked.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. Cause
she still wanted to be carried.
That's when you want her to walk the most.
Yeah, and she was like, no.
Yeah.
And then today, she is climbing up the stairs. She wants no help.
Yeah, she didn't have any help.
She did that to you too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that to me first thing in the morning.
She's growing up so fast.
It's crazy, right?
It's sad.
Tomorrow she's going to be 2.
Yeah.
2 trips around the sun for Penny.
I
remember when we had her half birthday and then her first birthday.
What was her half birthday?
When we had like the cake and Mommy had like a little sundress for her and it said like halfway
I
around
remember
the sun.
that.
Remember
That was so funny because she was bawling her eyes out. That was so funny.
Yeah, so a lot's happened in the amount of time since our last podcast.
Definitely.
I've been something that I've been wanting to get back to for a very, very, very long time. It's just life came at us in a lot of different directions.
Yeah.
Most good, some, I don't want to say bad, but some obstacles that we had to overcome.
Yeah.
But I think we're definitely in a place now where we can start to get back to it again.
I think so too.
So here,
try at least.
We're going to do our best.
Yeah.
We're going to do our best. At some point, Gigi and I were like in the top 5 in Europe.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which is wild to me. I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
And then we fall off the map. So now we got to try to make a comeback.
Yeah.
So we have new equipment. I went crazy on the past episodes. I don't know if anybody knew this. I'm sure I talked about it at some point. But when I got into podcasting, it was something I just wanted to do. And then it turned into a hobby for my daughter and I. That's how the whole thing came about. But I would spend...
a lot of money.
I was going to say time.
Oh.
But there was some money spent too. But clearly not enough because I would spend like 4 to 6 hours editing these things after we were done.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that it's just taking I'd like pull all-nighters and then go to work just so I can try to hit the timeline to get this thing out in time. And the reason I was staying up so late trying to get everything completed is because you can hear me in one microphone Or you can hear me in Gigi's microphones. I have to go back and make all these crazy edits to try to cut myself out so it doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
So I would literally be up all night doing this. And I said, okay, if I'm going to get back into this, I will pay for the equipment. That way I can get some sanity back. Because I was losing a lot of sleep and gaining a lot of stress. And doing that makes it not fun anymore.
Yeah.
So you just don't want to do it anymore. So luckily, a friend of mine was selling his equipment. And lucky for him, I was in the market for it. So here's our first go at it.
Yeah. And it's like really small equipment, so it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. It's a Rodecaster Duo Pro thingy. I don't know. It looks awesome. It looks fancy. And the other cool thing about it is I don't need a computer.
And it's pretty.
It lights up. Penny loves it.
Yeah.
Penny likes to turn it on and press all the buttons. So, okay, that's a little bit of background, but we're back. It's summer.
Yes. Summer.
We are in June
You know what we should
of
talk about?
2025.
Our summer goals.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what are your summer goals?
Okay, so I have a list on the fridge, which I haven't really been that committed to, but it will happen. Hopefully.
You are going into week 3 tomorrow of your summer vacation.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been 3 weeks. It'll be your third week.
Okay, so my goals for myself that I've set for myself are like start to work out more, which I haven't done and I really want to commit to because I wanted to go to the gym and do it instead of like working out at home. But I can work out at home. I just like want to go to the gym really bad. But if I want to work out, I need to like just like commit and like do anything I can, you know? And then I don't really know what else I set for I don't really know. For myself, I need a tan is what I need. That was my first goal. I need a good tan.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then goals set by you were to read like one book, right? Or one book, right?
I think you should read a book.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that book that I can like just like click to, you know? I'm like, I need that book, you know?
Reading is very important.
Yeah. I heard that in like St. Mary's, you have to read 2 books and you'll get tested on them.
Depends on the English class that you take, but there's going to be a lot of reading.
No, but even like incoming freshmen have to do that, I think.
I can't remember if I did that in. Yeah, you did. You had reading books, summer
That's
reading
torture.
books. Yeah. I think I only had to read one though.
Really?
But I mean, that was a long time ago.
We know.
Hey,
we know.
Back off there, buddy.
We know.
Back off.
And then like it was like read a book, less screen time, practice my sports over summer, like conditioning. I think that was it, right? That you gave me.
Drums or DJ.
Oh yeah, and one of those.
Yeah, well she has her own DJ equipment.
I know, and I keep on getting like these like random like song, like how do you explain it? Like
So what she's trying to explain is she's found this area on TikTok, but I do this in person too.
Yeah.
Where they make remixes of songs.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something new. There's this new technology in DJing stuff, and it's where you can make any song an acapella. Do you know what an acapella is?
Not really.
An acapella is the words only, just the vocals.
Okay.
And the instrumental is just the music, the song.
Mm-hmm.
No words. Just the actual background
Yeah.
music. So the two create a song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, back in my day,
Back in my day.
remember that?
I used to do that all the time.
When I was DJing, the only way that you can do that, you have to actually have a single, right? Because they had records that were singles,
Mm-hmm.
and it would have the instrumental on one side, and then the acapella on the other.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can get it. If you didn't have the actual record with that on it,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't have it. There's no way to get it. Oh, here we go with the yawns. That's back too.
It's late, okay.
That's back too. So, yeah. But now you can press a button on any song. It doesn't matter how old or how new it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you can create the instrumental, meaning it'll stop playing the vocals, but it'll only play the background instrumental.
Like slowly like slid into a different like song, you mean?
No, that's the fade part. That's the mixing part.
Oh, okay.
But like you've seen it where I press a button and the words go away. and the song just keeps playing.
Yeah.
Or the song goes away and the words keep playing.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you're talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what Penny says all the time. Yeah. So the thing that you're talking about is mixing two songs together.
Yeah.
One track of vocals and a different track of instrumental.
Yeah.
And that's a remix.
I would tell you guys like the songs I want to do, but I don't want you guys stealing my ideas. So you fans can't hear about it.
Yeah, so the cool thing is now that they have this technology where you can make any song an instrumental or any song an acapella, it's literally limitless options.
Yeah.
And I pay attention to DJing still. I just do it for fun, for the kids and for family and small events, just because I really enjoy doing it. It's something I can never really get out of. But because of these new changes in the software, I'm paying attention to what other DJs are doing, and everybody's just getting better and better and better now.
Yeah. In the car, like on the radio, like DJs, right? And my dad would be like, "What?
Yeah.
Wow, there's no way they're actually doing that."
Yeah, I go crazy over... They're called transitions, and I'm going crazy over all these new transitions. Or another thing they'll do is called wordplay, where like one song is saying something.
Yeah,
Right?
I remember that one.
And it blends into the next song what it's saying. And it's just crazy what people
That's
are
what I
starting
want
to
to
do.
do. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, well, you
for
can
certain
do all
songs.
that. So we have she has her own turntables, and I have my turntables. And I'm probably getting ready to sell my original turntables,
Yeah.
which I'm having a hard time dealing with. But I have two Technique 1200s, black turntables. They're amazing, and they don't lose any value if you know anything about turntables. I'm sure most people don't, especially the younger generation doesn't even know what a turntable is. Ask your parents what a turntable is if you don't know what it is. But it's the second set of turntables that I ever had. I'm having a hard time not keeping them.
The turntables are the old thingies, like with the pointy thingies that you press on and it spins on, and you go wiki wiki on.
You breaking it down for your generation?
Yeah.
That's nice. I think they need that.
I'm so nice.
Yeah, so it's one of the very few things... I don't get attached to objects at all, really. I have no problem throwing stuff out. But why are you looking at me like that?
Because I do.
Oh, yeah, I have no problem. I will get rid of everything. I have a few things, though, that I do collect. Records is one of them.
Yeah, I have mine in my room.
Yeah, she has a really cool collection in her room on her wall that I handpicked for her out of my collection. My turntables, not my original turntables, but my good turntables. My original turntables were junk, but it's what I needed to get started. And then the other thing I keep that I haven't gotten rid of is my card collection.
Yeah.
I have a ton of 1990s basketball cards.
A lot.
Football cards, baseball cards, hockey cards, X-Men cards. Like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a lot too.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know, it's
thingy.
a really good memory though, because when I was younger, my dad would take me, I want to say like...
Oh yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. Maybe
Yeah.
I want to say every Friday. Let's just say, just to keep it simple, let's say it was
think it
every
was.
Friday. And my dad would take me to a card shop every Friday, and I would buy a new pack of cards. I would just get one pack of cards, maybe two if I was lucky, but for sure I would get at least one pack of cards. They'd see us, we'd talk. They would take the box down and let me hand pick out the pack that I wanted. Then I would open them up, and then they knew right away whether or not I had a good card. But they had something called a Beckett, and a Beckett back in the day was a book that had the prices of all the cards in it every month.
Oh yeah.
So that was like our version of Google for cards.
Yeah.
So we would have to go through this big book
And like finding the certain cards.
and find that card. So you'd find that brand, the year it was, the card number, and then it would tell you how much it was worth.
That's a lot of work.
I mean, it was fun back then,
Yeah.
but now it's crazy. Now what people do is they a lot of them will judge it off of eBay. Do you know what eBay is?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think we ever talked about eBay before.
From what's that one show? Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, eBay's on
cartoon?
there. Yeah.
How?
I don't remember. Oh, okay. It's like so off topic, but it's because we watched it in class one time. On Wreck-It Ralph, you know the Vanellope girl?
Yeah.
So like you know like the actual game thingy, like the spinny thingy, like the what is it called? The wheel on
The
it?
steering wheel.
Yeah, on it. Some kid broke it off, and that was like a really old game. So they had to go to eBay and find one, but it was like really expensive. So then like blah blah blah, lots of stuff happened.
That was on the game or on the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
They didn't call it eBay though. I don't know what they called it.
Oh, okay. That's
No,
probably
it's because I couldn't pronounce it right. Ricky Ralph, he was like something bay, something like that.
Oh,
I miss school.
it's only been a few weeks.
I still miss it though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You ready for the 8th grade?
No. 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 I'm excited, but I'm not ready.
What are you excited for?
I don't really know. Just like I'm the oldest like grade in my school, so it's like nobody. I can't be scared of nobody, you know.
You're the top dog now,
Yeah, I can't get embarrassed. Well, I could.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't, cause like you're just little, so, you know. I mean, cause like when I was little, and all my friends were little, we used to be so scared of the 8th graders. Like if you knew an 8th grader and you were friends with them, it's like, whoa, you are cool. You are cool. You know?
I'm confused by that.
How?
You have a very small school.
Yeah.
How are you guys not friends with the 8th graders?
Because they're big kids. Or we're the big kids. Sorry. We're the big kids.
But you knew them all.
I know, like you know them, but like they might know you. But like, do you talk to them? Do you high five them? Are you guys friends? Do you talk at daycare? You know?
You know what's funny about that you just said high five them is that for the longest time when your mom and I were dating early, I used to have a mission where I used to say I'm going to bring high fives back. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's why you talk. Yep.
You remember that?
Yep.
I'd be out in public and I just high five random people.
Yeah. That's why you originally named the podcast the High Five Dads Club. Or something like that.
That's right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. It was the High Five Dads Club.
Yeah. Then
Yep.
we changed it because it's not just for dads.
Yeah, I wanted to break it out. And then we never even went down that road. You and I started talking and it just kind of stuck,
Yeah.
which I'm very happy with.
That's cool.
So are you going to here's another update. In the very beginning of the things that we would talk about was Gigi dying and fighting for a
Wait.
cell phone,
Yeah.
right? And
my
so
phone
she
right
still has
here.
her cell phone. It hasn't been taken away for actually quite a while too.
I know. I'm so proud.
And the other part of that too that I think is kind of interesting is
No. And my AirPods. My AirPods were a really big thing.
yeah, you kind of got everything at once. Oh, your AirPods. What
No,
did
my
you get that
AirPods
for?
were after.
After?
Yeah, because we made like a little poll thingy. People voting if I can get AirPods or
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I remember everybody calling me and texting me and giving me a hard time, telling me to let you have a cell phone.
You should have just gave in already at that time, you know?
No, that's ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
That's
How about them apples?
How about them apples?
T-clocked.
Oh man, so I still don't know what that means.
The other day you had to explain that to my grandparents and mom.
Well, it doesn't make sense though.
How?
How does it make sense? Explain.
Like
You are the voice of your generation right now. Explain TEA, like the drink. T clocked, like a clock. CLOCK. Right? T clocked. Proceed.
okay, if I'm wrong, guys, don't come at me because I barely know. I'm just like hopping on with the trends, you know? So like don't come at me. But like T clocked is like when you say something, right? But like you can't have a comeback, so your T just got clocked.
What does that mean though?
How am I supposed to know? I didn't come up with it. But like that's the meaning of
That's
it.
what I don't get. Like nothing you guys say makes any sense. We were
It's
out
like
to
words.
we were out to of course it's a language. We were out to dinner the other
This
night.
is our language. It's our lingo.
I saw this video of a professor. Well, hold on, let's go back. We're jumping around. You having a cell phone. The reason I brought that up is because we let Gigi have an Instagram account. And she had an account for the longest time, but she wouldn't be my friend. Or she wouldn't be her mom's friend on Instagram. The the only reason she recently accepted our friend request was, what was it for?
For a birthday post. No, for Father's Day post.
Father's Day. That's right, Father's Day. So she made a post for Father's Day to me, and I'm like, that's great. I can't see it. So she reluctantly allowed me to be her friend. But I almost thought you were gonna like remove it like a day later, like my time limit is off. You better not. No, don't give me that thinking face. You cannot remove me as a friend. She's like dead set trying to figure out how she can get away with that. You can't. You can't get away with that. No, stop. Get the look off your face, Gigi. So the cool thing though that is now that we have a family group chat, we have one with just the three of us, and then we have another one with her grandparents, my parents.
The one with like just us is filled with reels.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna get to. That I think is actually pretty cool. We send reels now to each other. So before it'd be like,
them.
huh?
I need to watch them.
How do you not watch them?
I don't know. I see them and I see, oh, you sent a reel. I just don't want to watch them at all.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Yeah, I don't have the time.
You okay?
I'm a busy person. Okay.
You're 12 years old on summer vacation.
I don't have the time. I'm a busy person.
I send her things like volleyball stuff she can do on her own because she really does enjoy volleyball. I sent her different transitions and DJ mixes that I think.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's nice.
I send her things like I saw this one video of it was like a stuffed animal that was sad, and they take the stuffed animal, they put it like in outside where it's raining, or they make it look super lonely, right? Mm-hmm. And it goes me waiting for my daughter to call me back or something like that.
Oh, I saw that and I showed you it, and you're like, yeah, I sent you that, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, so the best part about this is I send it to her, right, thinking, oh, how sweet, I want my daughter to see that I'm thinking about her. Crickets, zero response, absolutely nothing.
No, I've watched 2 reels because I heard you guys laughing in the other room, so I watched them.
But my point is, I sent you a reel. I sent you something that I wanted you to see because I was thinking about you. And I was like sitting there waiting for I was like just like the puppet or the stuffed animal. That was me. I was like the sad person all of a sudden because you really didn't respond back to me.
I will. After this podcast is over, I will respond to every single one.
I'm just gonna like ground you for life and only allow you to podcast again.
Hey, that happened at a point too.
Yeah, you've had your share of getting in troubles.
Yeah. Oh, but my drums, because we're like really off, everywhere.
Yeah, we're just talking right now.
Yeah.
We have no format. I don't have any type of. This is just me and you catching up in front of a microphone.
Yeah, it's so hot.
I was just thinking that, but we're gonna have to just power through it.
Yeah, if I pass out, it's fine, guys. But my drums. Okay, so we were at this like, what was that place?
What?
That place we went to where I was playing the drums.
Oh, so we went to a store called Music Around. Awesome store, good people.
Yeah. They had like a drum set there, right? It was like the electric ones.
So Gigi decided one day, she's like, hey, I would like to learn how to play the drums. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's really cool because I used to play the drums. But then I remembered like 4 or 5 years ago, we already had this conversation. And I got super excited because I'm like, that gives me a reason to get a drum set again.
Yeah.
I'm like going to live through her. So I go out and I buy what's called a practice pad. A practice pad is just like one top of a drum piece.
Yeah.
And I bought her the sticks. I'm like, okay, here's your pad, here's the sticks. You can practice on it, understand how to control the sticks and do different things for timing and blah, blah, blah. Never used it.
Well, okay, to be fair, it's just like tapping on the table.
What do you mean by that? Because
like it's like this kind of texture. It's like it doesn't make a noise.
No, it's okay. It doesn't need to make a noise. It's not for. So drumming is all about timing.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Being able to control the sticks and keep a tempo. Doosh, 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 right? You got to be able to keep it in time. Because the musicians around you follow your lead.
Yeah.
So if you're off, they're off.
Yeah.
So what the practice pad is to learn how to control your sticks, to hit it at a certain tempo, to be able to hit it fast, hit it slow, double time. If you want to do a drum roll.
I know how to do that.
All these different things. No, that's not a drum roll. The drum roll goes like super fast.
Oh, yeah.
I sent you some really cool drummer videos too, by the way.
Yeah, but at that place, what was it called that I learned how to do? I learned like this like big old beat, and I was so happy, and I want to leave.
Yeah. So I was looking at, and I've never played these before. I had an actual, old school percussion drum set when I was a kid, and I was learning how to play the drums. My uncle taught me how to play drums. And we had an alarm system at our house. And when I would play certain patterns, the pitch was so high it would think that the glass broke.
Oh yeah, you told me.
And I used to have to run and turn off the alarm panel. It could scare the heck out of me. Because I
Yeah.
would think like cops would like flooding into our house like SWAT. That's why, I was little. I pictured guys like jumping through our roofs on ropes and helicopters
Yeah.
flying over our head. So I had to like run and hurry up and turn off the alarm pad. And these drums are big and they're loud and you can't really control the volume on them because you play and you play them hard. And so they're just naturally loud. The cymbals, everything about it's loud. So they have these new, or at least they're new to me, electronic drums. And it's like hitting rubber pads. But the cool thing is that you plug them into a speaker and they sound just like an actual drum set.
Yeah, and when you're at home, if you don't want to annoy your parents or your parents like, oh my gosh, stop playing the drums, you're so annoying. You can do it like headphones,
Yeah, you can put them straight into your headphones and nobody else can hear it but you.
so your parents don't crash out at you.
Crash out.
Crash out.
That's one that I agree with.
Crash out.
I heard crash out. I understood what it meant right away.
Yeah.
Clock T.
T clocked.
See, whatever. I don't get it.
You don't have to.
It doesn't bother you that you're literally not making sense
I really don't care. Because like to others, it makes so much sense.
to your generation.
Yeah, but like people like you don't get it.
You mean my generation?
Yeah.
Like the entire generation and all of those before me.
Yeah.
Like if you try to have a conversation in front of Nana and Appa, like the way you and Melania were talking the other day, there's no way.
It's okay. It's like speaking in gibberish. I really want to learn gibberish.
You say that like that's a thing.
It is.
What do you mean it's a thing?
Gibberish is a language.
Okay.
Yep. I saw a video. I have a video saved on how to like learn gibberish.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What is gibberish? Give me an example.
Well, I don't know a word in gibberish. But like,
What does it sound like? Make up words.
no.
I like, okay, here's what I picture in my head, or I hear in my head. I hear gibberish as just being like, blah, 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 like when Penny goes crazy. She's like,
Basically.
blah, 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 blah.
It's like get a gee, get a grr, or something like that. I don't know. That's what they sound like when I hear it.
Have you ever heard of Pig Latin?
Would you just call me? How rude.
Have you ever heard of Pig Latin?
No. What is that?
So Pig Latin is like, and I don't even remember how to do it anymore, but it's like ixnay, erne.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like you take certain letters and you remove them and you replace them on the back end with something else. So it's actually like
That's like gibberish.
yeah, it's really obvious what it is when you hear it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was called Pig Latin.
Mm.
So maybe it's the same thing.
Sorta.
Is it like regular words, but a couple things are moved? Or
Yeah, basically.
yeah, it's basically Pig Latin.
Yeah.
You guys are just trying to reinvent the wheel.
No, we're starting a better trend.
A better trend. We didn't have trends when we were kids. We just were.
Losers.
So what's one of the remixes you want to do?
I can't say. These ops are gonna steal it.
Do you remember when I made one last year? I think it was around Christmas time, and it was Mariah Carey and the Spice Girls. It was last
No.
Christmas.
How was it like? What was it like?
I'm not gonna sing Mariah Carey,
Please
but
don't.
it was Mariah Carey singing over a Spice Girls song.
Mm.
It sounded really good.
The other day, I thought of this one, and it was like 3 songs combined, and it sounded so good in my head, and it would have sounded so good too. But then I forgot it. I'm so mad because I wrote it down, but I had 2 songs down, but I couldn't find the second one, and it was like the one in between those 2 songs
You wrote it down where?
in my notes. I had
On your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had 3 songs, and I remember the first song and the last song, but I couldn't remember the middle part, and that's like the main one you need. I was so frustrated. I still am.
I used to carry a notebook around, or at least a pen or a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get ideas in my head for mixing, I would just jot them down everywhere.
I had it, and I was like, okay, and then like it just disappeared.
So when are you going to actually do this?
At that one time, you know?
I don't. No, I'm looking for clarity, please.
Yeah,
That's the stuff that I do. Yep.
yeah,
And I tell people, what do they say? Yep.
yeah.
It's like we were out to dinner and you and Melania were talking, and all 4 of us are just staring at you guys blankly.
It's okay. You don't need to understand.
There's this place in town that we like to go to. We haven't been to in like 6 months. and
Just like our
her,
podcasting.
huh?
Just like the podcast.
Yeah, just like the podcast. And they make media tacos.
Stop.
And for whatever
No.
reason, I think they're good. Everybody thinks they're good, except Gigi and her friend.
No, because we went there all the time. Let's say you have like the same meal every day. For, like,
Gigi and her god sister, technically.
yeah. But you have it like every single day. And it like gets to a point where like get away from me. I don't care if it's just like one meal I eat from there and I don't want to have it anymore.
I get it, but it's been a long time.
No, that place, no. No.
I'm taking you tomorrow.
And I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna get the media pizza.
I'm gonna start crying and they're gonna kick me out. Like, no.
What's something that's crazy that's happened to you since the last time we podcasted that you're excited about?
I don't really know. Cause like nothing really changes like to be like, wow, you know?
You know, so me and an old friend of mine, we've had this conversation about that, right?
Yeah.
And to me, that's the biggest lie.
What do you mean?
It's just not true.
Like nothing being big?
6 months from A to Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say we're having a conversation with the listeners.
I got honor roll.
Okay, see, that's something that's happened.
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Yeah, Gigi was in hot water for her grades.
Yeah, I was
last
struggling.
year. She wasn't doing so well. And then she pulled it out and got honor roll at the last minute.
Yeah.
So, and I'm very proud of you. That's a big accomplishment.
At least I made it, guys. Don't bully me.
but
Eighth
what
grade year, I'm walking in. I am. Because I already feel it so badly. Like, I need to just, like, stay strong.
You're walking into what exactly?
Locking in.
Locking in. I actually heard it as walking in, and I was just trying to give you a hard time. That actually sounded kind of cool, though.
Well, technically, I'm walking in as a new person to the school. Because, like, it's like a fresh start with the new teachers, you know?
Yeah, but if you think about it as a slang term, right? What brain rot term for you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys call it? Slang? What do you call it? Just language? Just how you guys talk?
Our lingo, I don't know.
Is there a term
Our
for
slang, I don't know.
Do you say slang?
Brain rot is more of like that kid, like, I don't want to
Like
say
the
kid,
younger skibbity toilet stuff, right?
Like, I would say so.
Yeah. You're at a point now where you're actually, this is how you speak.
Yeah. It's our lingo, our language, yeah, basically.
Is it lingo?
I guess.
You guys don't really have anything for it,
Not
huh?
really. Just like inner words.
But you know what slang is?
Yeah.
Okay. I totally forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Help me get back on track.
Something about chicken butt. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it had something to do. And I said, if these were the listeners, that's what it was. If these listeners are having a phone conversation with you, or they're talking to you in person, or you haven't seen somebody in a really long time, right? 6 months has
like
gone by.
update them.
Like, you can't tell me. I hate it when people say, hey, I'm like, hey man, it's been a long time. How you been? What's going on? Oh, nothing. I'm like, dude, or nothing? Like, it's been 6 months. It's been 6 years. It's been XYZ. Nothing's happened.
Yeah, I haven't aged. Nothing.
Yeah, like nothing. You wake up, you do the exact same thing every day. And as dumb as that sounds, right? To pick on it as a thing, to me it's still worth picking on it as a thing because it's just not true.
My rooms are clean.
That's a big deal
Both
for you.
my rooms.
That's a big deal for you.
They've been clean for like 2 weeks. Okay. At points they haven't been completely clean because I have like a closet, like I'm like stressing out, like I don't know what to do, right?
With their closet?
Yeah, like I can't find something to wear, the outfit I want to wear, you know? So I just like throwing clothes out of my closet.
Oh, yeah, you like to make a mess with your clothes.
But I'll clean it back up later. Does that count? Is it still being clean?
It just depends how long later is.
Like at the end of the day.
But that's not, is that accurate?
Yeah, usually. Or, okay, so.
Or it's accurate now?
Now that I've been like clean. Now
that I've been clean.
I've been cleansed, you know?
Yeah.
Penny got baptized.
Penny did get baptized.
Yesterday. That was a big deal.
That's a big deal. Yes.
I don't know why, but like every time I like look up there, I almost started crying. It was sad.
You know, that's another thing that I was thinking about. When I don't know, at some point in my life, I had a thing where I didn't believe in, what's the word I'm looking for? Where there's always a process, a ritual, right? Church is a ritual.
Yeah.
Okay. Of any religion, right? It's not about, this isn't like a religious podcast. It's just conversations.
Yeah.
But there's rituals in everything. There's rituals in the way people warm up Some
Like in
people believe in
sports.
like lucky socks.
I
You
have
know,
I have mine.
yeah, you do have lucky socks, don't you?
No, not lucky
No,
socks.
shoes.
Yeah, I have them still.
Yeah, she has her original Jordans when she first started playing basketball that they won a basketball tournament in, and she refuses to get rid of
My
them.
first year playing too.
Yeah, yeah, she refuses to get rid of
And
them.
we sucked, so like
But I had a thing where like I didn't really understand rituals. I didn't understand the point of them. How do you feel about rituals?
I don't know, cause like I feel like each like gives you like a sort of comfort. I don't know how to explain it though. It's like you know that works for you, and like I know it may not work, but it's like you give more faith in yourself. It helps you like believe in yourself more.
What do you mean? Because you can expect X, Y, Z in
Yeah,
this
because
order.
it's helped you before, so you pray that it helps you again, and it gives you more faith because your mindset's more okay. I got this because I'm doing this, so I know I'm gonna do good. You know?
Okay, so you're saying the repetition of that
Yeah.
is stronger. So I understand what you mean. So that would be like your personal ritual. What I was more speaking on is something like church or any type of program where they do things that they've always done a certain way. Right? In church, they always do. Um, they light the candle.
Mm.
They put the oil on. They do all these things. For
Like
whatever reason, when I was younger, I would think like that just kind of get to the point, or
mm,
is it really that important to do that? Like, do we have to do this stuff? I'd be like bored by it, or I don't know. I'm just guessing, even though I'm talking about myself, I should know. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
for whatever reason, I just didn't like certain things. I thought they were just not important.
Like how like they have like I don't know why. It doesn't really like make sense or I don't know what I'm saying.
I do that all the time. But what I was gonna say is now that I'm older and I'm starting to see things differently and understand things, I actually have really grown to appreciate any ritual,
Yeah.
regardless of what it is, for what religion or anything else. Because to do something, for you to be part of something,
Mhm.
right? When you were baptized, when I was baptized, and now you get to see your sister become baptized,
Yeah, that is a
and
big
you see
deal.
this ritual, the pouring of the water 3 times, the prayers that are done with it, right? All the things that we do, they're very symbolic,
Yeah.
and the symbolism is what's important, and that's what made you feel emotional, is because you see something in her that was with you that you never thought you'd probably see,
Yeah.
right? And you understand all this. You know that these words are important. You understand that the water is important. That all these things are a big deal.
Yeah.
So for me back in the day when I was a lot younger, I wasn't so much into the stuff. What's wrong?
A lot younger.
That's why you gave me that look.
Yeah.
You look like you just saw a ghost. Whatever. So getting away from that conversation, my wife likes to tell people that I tricked her all the time.
Yeah, you did.
Go ahead, tell them the story.
Um, I don't know how to explain it, but like, okay, so wait, you explain it because I'm gonna like mess it up.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of messed up because you're making me talk about myself now at this point.
you're throwing shade on yourself. I mean,
I don't care. So back in the day when I first met my wife, I was 16, 17 years old.
so like a really long time ago. Just picture that.
Whatever. I'm 41 to put some context behind it.
Ooh, you're throwing shade at yourself.
I'm not throwing shade. Hey,
again.
you know what? I'm proud of my age. Yeah, that's right. I'm okay with this.
At least you're okay with it.
I'm great with it. I'm great. But
Okay.
anyways,
Okay.
she likes to tell people that when we first met, she noticed that I had a lot of hair. Strong, healthy hair. And she was like, "Cool, if things go down the road and we have kids and my kids will have, I have they'll have strong hair."
I do have really long eyelashes.
I gave you the eyelashes. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But the point is that I warned her. I don't know where she got that from because my grandpa had what I used to call the Friar Tuck or the donut haircut because he had a bald spot in the middle.
The principal haircut.
The principal haircut.
Yeah. That's like a thing.
And then your grandpa, Appa, she calls her grandpa Appa, my dad, has the same donut haircut, right? He
Yeah.
does. So I'm like, listen, babe, I don't know where you got this from, but if you look at my bloodline, like the future is clear for me.
Does not go so well.
The future is clear, and I've already made amends that I will rock the donut haircut for sure.
Just shave it all off, man.
If I shave my head, what would happen?
You've done that before.
I've done that before. We've
Yeah.
talked about that before.
When I was little, he used to travel a lot, right? And because he like was like really far away, and we'd call every night. And one night we call, he answers, he's bald. Well, he's not completely bald, but he's buzzed.
I mean, it was pretty close. It was like a 0.
Yeah.
I just told him just to chop it off. You know, the worst part about that story is, not for you, but for me, is I can't remember what town I was in or what state I was in, but I looked up like a really good barber.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do that because that really good barber cost really good money.
Yeah.
So I paid him really good money
Just to shave it all off.
just to shave it all off. Nothing fancy.
And see your daughter cry.
Yeah, so then I called her on video call. I don't have an Apple, so I can't say FaceTime.
Yeah.
But I called her on a video call, and you were little.
Yeah.
Like 4,
Yeah.
5, I don't know.
Around
She was
that.
young. This was, I left that job after kindergarten, while you were in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was kindergarten. So she was super young. That was like 7 years ago. Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
She's doing the math right now. But yeah, that adds up. So she was really young. And she looks at the phone and did you start crying?
I don't know, but I know I did
You
cry.
yelled at me.
And I think I did cry though.
You yelled at me like viciously.
Why would you shave your head off while you're in like a different state?
There was a reason for it. Do you remember the reason? Not that
No.
you didn't care.
I didn't, and I still don't.
Yeah.
Why?
I can't shave my head. I can't shave my face.
No.
There's even like, I can't even shave like my goatee a certain way. Because if I change that even a little bit, I get in trouble for that too.
Yeah, because like, who do you think you are? You know?
What does that mean?
Like, where are you shaving?
Why can't I?
Why can you?
Because I want to?
No.
So why can't I?
Because you have kids and a wife.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? Like,
Bruh, can you please explain?
you have to have permission. You have to get the consent, you know?
Okay, what was so bad about it?
Like, you didn't have that like you used to.
What was so bad about it though?
That you didn't have it. Like, it was gone.
You talking about my hair?
Yes.
So it looked bad on me.
I don't know, but like, I'm used to how you looked, you know?
And that's what it was, right? There was
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos when people like dad shave?
Yeah, and the little baby, like,
The babies freak out.
yeah.
Yeah, that was you. That was completely you. Yeah, if I shave my beard a certain way, I get in trouble.
Yeah.
But for the record, there was a reason that I did that, and it may seem strange to a lot of people, but it worked for me. I shaved my head that day
Oh, I think you told me.
as a symbol to myself that I was going to start making better changes with my health, better choices with my health. So eating better, exercising more, doing like a big change in me.
Like seeing the progress, like starting fresh, basically.
Starting fresh. So every time I looked in the mirror, right, I was a different person.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why I did that.
Yeah.
So when I looked in the mirror and I was a different person, it reminded me that there's no turning back at this point, right? I can't just glue my hair back on.
Yeah.
So there was no turning back. This is what I want to do, and I'm committed and I'm seeing it through.
That's actually really like,
And I
cool.
did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I brainwashed myself. When I say that, that means like I stopped eating certain foods. I started reading certain things. Like I was just very like hyper focused on this task.
Yeah.
But it worked out for me.
I want to be like that. I just like don't want to shave all my hair
Yeah,
off.
don't shave your head.
Don't ever do that, guys. Terrible decision.
I don't even think it looked that bad.
And to all those people that I know that want to get a buzz, do not.
Why?
Cause summer's like buzz season. No, don't
It
get
is. It's hot.
No, don't get a buzz. No. No buzz.
Explain.
Just don't get a buzz. Like that's like it.
That's
Just don't.
it?
Just don't.
I love your generation's logic is just the words.
What do you mean?
There's like no facts, no reasoning behind anything.
Because watch, you're gonna regret it when you get that buzz.
Okay, why are they going to regret it?
Because you're gonna look in the mirror and be like, man, I regret that buzz. No, but some kids in my class have got buzzes. And it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like really, 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 really bad.
So
like,
that's what I'm saying.
No, but still, like, just like don't buzz it. Just don't, you
You
know?
told me you don't like it when I shave my face because I look younger.
Yeah.
What if I shave my face and my head again?
Then like you wouldn't be able to live with us, you know?
Throw me out of my house.
Yes.
What if I did like a skin head shave, like a razor? They can't
What?
they can't see the look on your face right now.
What?
You know, like Elmer Fudd. Do you know what Elmer Fudd is?
Elmer's glue?
Oh man, you always do this to me. The cartoon, the guy with the rifle that was always hunting the rabbit, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
The guy with the stutter.
Yeah.
That's Elmer Fudd. He's got a
Mm.
big shiny head.
You want to be shiny?
Yeah,
No.
shiny.
Ooh. Who sang that song?
That was the crab or whatever he is.
Keep it that way.
Oh, ouch! Did I walk right into that?
Yeah, you really did.
Okay.
Ooh, T clocked.
No, don't do that. I hate that.
clocked.
It makes no sense.
I know. That's why I do it.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
You did something the other day too. You're like, I hate it when you do that, and I just started laughing. And you're like, why are you laughing?
Oh,
'Cause I was like, you just unlocked a new level for me.
it was a nickname I called somebody.
It was a nick. Oh, right.
And you were like, oh, you call her that? And I was like, yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to start calling her that. Like, yeah, you're so funny. Like,
It made you mad though, right?
yes.
Yeah. And thanks for reminding me because I forgot.
You're messed up.
I am. All right, so we talked about what are the things that you want to do for the summer.
Yeah.
You
This
think
was
you'll get
fun.
to, what's fun? Podcasting? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done
I
this
miss
in a long
this.
time. I do too.
Yeah.
All right. What's something new that you've eaten?
Nothing. I just eat. I don't even know what I eat sometimes.
That's not true.
That's actually not true. I like eating.
You're very specific.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because, like, I know there's something I've had. There has to be, right?
There has to be.
But what is it?
I can think of stuff that you've eaten that was new.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Help me out. I don't know.
I don't like you that much. I'm not going to help you. How about something new that you've watched?
This is hard because, like,
TV show?
I know
Movie?
I'm trying, but I watch like things over and over and over again all the time.
Well, we went to the movies. We took Penny to her first movie.
Oh yeah, Moana 2.
No.
Yeah,
Was that her first movie?
I don't.
No, it wasn't. It was Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was
Lilo
a good
and
movie.
Stitch
That
was
was
her
a good
first
movie.
And she made it through about 80% of it.
Yeah, she
right?
did.
She made it through about 80% of it.
I can't think of a show I watched, but I just rewatch all my shows.
Well, you're still watching a show. You've been watching it forever.
What?
What's
My bedtime show?
no, the one with that I started watching, but I haven't really started.
Gilmore Girls?
That's it, Gilmore
That's
Girls.
my show.
That's your show. You still haven't finished it yet, right?
No, cause like when I watch it, I have to be like completely free. Like nobody can bug me. You know?
That's like
I can't pause it.
That's your show.
Yeah. Young Sheldon came out with the new season, and I need to watch it. But that's my bedtime show. So the only time I ever think to watch it is like when I go to bed, and I don't want to fall asleep and miss like the best parts. You know?
That's true.
So like I can't.
What's the funniest thing Penny's done recently? She's got a lot.
Yeah, she's very, I don't know, she's so cute.
She's got a lot of personality.
Yeah. Recently, she's gotten into music, and what's that song called?
Boko no?
It's not Boko no, it's El Coco no.
Oh yeah, that one. No sabes que era.
It's no sabo.
See? Yeah, that.
Yeah, but okay, we know it's not actually no sabo, but that's what you call it, you know, if you're a no sabo kid, you know?
I don't know.
Okay. But you guys hopefully get it. But
It's a term that says like you're Hispanic or of Latin descent, but you don't know anything about.
it's like no sé. It's no sé.
You don't know.
But you say no sabo because you don't speak Spanish, you know? You get it, right?
I get it. I'm trying
Okay,
to
I
help
hope you
others
guys
that,
get it.
that may
Okay.
not get it. Yeah.
But the El Coco no song, will put it on. She's addicted to it, man.
Yeah, Penny does things on repeat. So there's another song out there. So there's this
Chicken
song.
banana.
Yeah,
Chicken
chicken
banana.
banana.
No, no.
I made the
No.
mistake of putting it on in the car one time, and we listened to it for like 20 minutes straight. And if it
Yeah.
stops, she gets mad.
She goes, chicken nana.
Yeah, she goes, chicken nana, chicken nana. And she'll keep saying it. And then after a few times of saying it with no chicken nana playing,
She'll get mad.
she'll get mad and throw a tantrum and start screaming. And there's a toddler in your back seat throwing a fit. You're going to put the song on.
Yeah.
So I was told to never play that song in the car again.
It's torture. But yeah, it still plays in the car. It still plays. Like,
I haven't played it yet. Have I?
I don't know, but I played it on my phone because she won't like stop complaining about it.
Yeah, but she dances though.
Yeah, I taught her.
She
I'm
knows
so happy
the
because
actual dance.
I'm so happy because she follows after like almost everything I do, and it's so cute because she's a mini me, and I love it.
Yeah, she's definitely your mini. So they put their hands up in like a prayer hands over their head, like a temple.
That's for the banana. So
That's for the
so that she
banana.
can get like a beak and like a feather kind of thing.
Oh, is that what that is? I see
yeah,
that
it's like
now.
a beak. It's like chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, for the old timers, it'd be the Egyptian
Egyptian,
lover.
yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
How do you not?
Wow.
Everybody knows that.
Really?
Yeah. Or you
Egyptian
should.
lover?
Or I don't know what it's called, but
That's
I know
the
it's like
name
the
of the
Egyptian
song.
thing.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I don't know the song, but I know the dance thing. It's like the.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not that. Dang. I'm not that educated.
You probably know it from, but that Egyptian dance is around a lot of stuff too, though. Yeah. That's the chicken nana dance or chicken banana.
And then, like, for the El Cocono song, so we just like dance regularly, and it's so funny because she'll have me dance constantly, and it's like, I need a break, okay? Like, she's not even doing the moving. Like, it hurts.
Yeah, Gigi was sick today because she was spinning around in circles so often with Penny, and Penny's just like jumping up and down, dancing on her, but she loves it though. And Gigi teaches her all these little hand movements and stuff.
Yeah.
And she remembers them.
She has like the no
She
finger.
waves her. Yeah, she does the no finger where she waves her finger left and right.
Yeah, she's like, no, Coco, no.
Yeah.
Coco, no. It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, her actual birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we had a beautiful party for her yesterday. Thank you to everybody that was able to make it.
Yeah.
And it was so cool because poor Gigi and my mom have been working for about a week straight
Ooh.
of teaching her how to blow out a candle.
Yeah, because we'll have the Alexa play. Is there one in here?
No, it's unplugged.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, we'll have the Alexa sing Happy Birthday to Penny. And, well, my grandma, so there's like gunshots at her house, and she put candles in them, and she'd like light the candle again.
Did she really? In the
Yes.
bread?
Over and over and over again, just singing Happy Birthday to you. Like, no. But, was yesterday her birthday party?
Yeah.
She blew them out all by herself. Like,
Yeah, everybody was really surprised. And she didn't cry, which I was surprised because she had like
yeah.
a good amount of people singing happy birthday to her.
And it was so cute because I was holding her, and then she was like cuddle into me, and it was so cute.
Yeah, you were her shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved it though. She
And
had a
it's
good
so
time.
cute because when you sing happy birthday to her, she'll get all shy and like curl up.
Yeah.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
You used to be so mean to her.
I still am. Guys, I don't like my sister. Nobody can know.
It's such a lie.
Nobody can know.
Nobody can know what, that you don't like her? Or
But I
you
do.
Like her? Oh.
If you're like hearing this, please don't tell anybody I like her. I can't lose my aura, guys.
Your aura.
My aura.
That's another one. I was somewhere at a house I was working, and I heard this like kid talking,
Yeah.
and it sounded just like you.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, I think he was playing like Fortnite or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Oh, I got mad aura. I got mad aura, chat." And I was like, "What is he saying?"
Yeah. I tried playing Fortnite. It gives me really bad anxiety.
Fortnite is a game that I never got into when I was still playing games because I just don't understand the concept of building a house while trying to shoot somebody. It just seems
Yeah.
extra stressful.
Yeah.
Like being shot at.
Wait, that's the point of it?
So you build these like houses
I thought it
to
was
protect yourself.
Oh, I didn't know that. See?
Yeah.
don't know what
but
this
it's like a weird concept, right? Like what is it,
Yeah. And supposedly it's like this shield thingy like you can't stay in one place for a long time, and if it's like a
So they call it the eye,
oh,
and it's on a
sorry.
map,
Yeah.
and it shrinks.
Yeah, I hate that because like
But it does that because like some of these maps are really big.
I know you can't just stay there and
You
like
can't just camp in one
yeah.
spot, right? Yeah. So it forces the action.
But like, cause I'll be like really new to playing, so I don't know what to do. I'll just be standing there, and I see this thing coming at me, and I'm like, what do I do? Where do I go? Because if I go over there, there's another one, right? Like I'm just stuck.
Well, you're supposed to just shoot everybody.
But I don't know how to do that.
Well, you know what? I was never so. Uncle Bassam used to always make fun of me because I used to tell people that I'm not there to play games. I'm just there for the conversation.
Yeah.
I was just there to crack jokes and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably always the worst player,
Mm-hmm.
but they still let me play. Thanks, guys, for letting me still play with you. I was just having fun though. I was just there to talk.
I know, and like, I play like little games, and like, I don't know if it's like how to. Whoa, I don't know what
you
I'm saying.
Want to get a word out?
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm
You
trying.
buy a vowel? What's going on over
Yeah,
there?
like my friends, I stutter, and like like what? Like I'm sorry.
You know what's amazing that I just realized is you. I don't want to say in real life, but outside of a podcast, what's the number one thing we say about you? The way you talk.
I talk so fast.
So fast.
I know because I can't like be bullied because this is like pure evidence of me stuttering. And, like,
Nothing you just
fast.
said makes any sense.
How? Because this is a recording.
This is a recording.
People are gonna have this, right?
Yes.
So this is like evidence of me like messing up, stuttering, talking really fast. So I can't do that.
So you slow it down intentionally before the podcast.
Yes, and
Can you do that in everyday life?
Stop. Tell me why the other day
Bro, you're crashing out so hard right now.
I know because I tried to. The other day, you guys were like, "Oh, you talk so fast. Slow down." And I was like, "Okay, give me a minute." I talk. Words just come running out of my mouth, and I just sat down and just like thought, "What am I doing?" Because I took a whole minute just to like relax and like, "Okay, I've got this."
And it didn't work.
No.
It was terrible.
Yes. And you guys were like, "What?" Like, I don't know. I tried.
It's so funny too because everybody says that about you.
I know. Yeah. And there he was like, "What are you saying?" And I was like,
Was that Uncle Dave?
No.
Who was that?
It was stepdad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny though.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm trying. Because I took a whole minute to pause. And then words, like not even like a sentence came out of my mouth until I just gave up.
If you can say this summer, the other thing that you're supposed to do for the summertime too is cook.
Oh, yeah. The other day, it was me and my mom. We were cooking. What were we cooking? Tortas?
Milanesa.
Tortas.
Tortas, yes.
Did you just call me?
Hey.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, bud.
So they take like saltine crackers and they throw them in a blender with other spices.
Yeah,
And
there's
they
a bunch of steps to
bread
it.
the steak or the thinly sliced steak or carne asada, and they fry it. And then
There's a lot more to that.
Well, I'm just trying to be quick. You guys made salsa. You guys made everything.
Yeah,
it was really good.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're missing a bunch of steps.
So my wife Terry asked her to plan on doing more cooking this summer.
I'm gonna be making canes.
Yeah, I found some copycat recipes for canes, which she's
beignets.
addicted to. Are you really gonna do beignets?
I want to.
Okay.
Something really easy I just want to do for fun. It doesn't have to count as like something I cooked, but I want to so I want to bake.
Wait, is beignet the easy thing?
That's the dessert.
But you said an easy thing.
I'm getting to that right now.
Oh, okay.
So cookies, but cookie fries. So I just make cookies.
Oh yeah,
right?
you guys are talking about
so
this.
I just make like a big plate of cookies, right? Like flatten them, right? So like they're all stuck together, you know?
Yeah.
Like just like a plate.
A whole sheet.
Yeah, a whole sheet of cookies, basically.
Of cookie
and
dough.
Then,
do you cut it before or after?
I would say after.
Yeah, after. That makes sense.
And then like I kind of I want like zigzags, like fries, you know? And like I have like a little, like a sauce cup, right? And I put milk in it and I dip my cookie fries.
You know, that's such a genius idea though.
Right?
Like having cookie fries.
Right, it's
cookie
good.
strips.
And it's good too.
Because it's like when I have to dunk the cookie.
Yeah, I can.
I'm a 41-year-old who still has his cookies and milk.
You know, when I was little, guys, I know I'm weird.
When you were little?
like a little kid. But listen, when I was little, I used to have cereal, right? And then like we milk cereal in the bowl, right? And then I'd have to have a side of milk with my cereal.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I don't know why I
That
did
used to
it.
drive me crazy.
I don't know why.
Well,
I
you
did it.
also would sleep in late. And let's say we let you sleep till like 12 or 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And you would wake up and what would you want to eat?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. And then what would you want immediately after breakfast? Lunch. Yeah, because she swore she
You
had
have to have breakfast.
you had all 3 meals. That's what you used to say. I need my 3 meals.
Really?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you would wake up at any time.
Now I don't like breakfast.
Yeah, you really don't eat breakfast anymore. And Penny doesn't like eggs,
I know.
which is kind of
But
wild.
she'll eat them if I eat them.
Will she really?
Sometimes.
I didn't know that.
I'm dying. It's so hot.
Are you hot?
Yes.
Well, the good news is it's been an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
A quick hour. So we're going to put this to the edits and see how it does.
Yes.
This is our first time back in 6 months. We're a little rusty. I'm sure we started off a little bit slow, but hang in there with us. We'll get back to a format and a routine.
Yes.
And we'll have some fun. And if this works out with this new setup, it should be a lot easier. Which means the content can get better because I don't have to stress over. There's her yawns.
I've been yawning a lot. He just hasn't been mentioning them. So
No, what we were supposed to do is we bought a brand new computer just for this.
yeah, what's it called? What's that thing called?
The tower?
No, that thingy right there.
What are you pointing at?
That box thingy that lights up.
It's over here on this side.
Over there.
It's a tower. It's called a tower. It's a desktop computer. Not a laptop.
No.
Yes.
It's called something else.
It's called a tower.
No.
Yes. How are you going to tell me what it's called?
No, you're wrong.
It's called a desktop.
No.
A PC?
Yeah.
I knew no. I mean, yeah, but PC,
You told me it was called that.
PC just stands for personal computer.
Okay, well, it's a PC then.
It's a PC.
Yeah.
You just say, yeah.
T-clocked.
Knew you were going to say something slick.
T-clocked.
So we bought this new computer just so we could podcast and we can do video recording. And that's another thing that held us back from getting back into podcasting is I was wasting so much time trying to figure out the best way to record us.
I like the video recording because like you guys can see all my faces and I can move around. The first time we did it, or not the first time, but the last time we did it and we were recording, I was moving around and I loved it.
When we did the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that day I couldn't sit down at all. I don't know why, but I was really bad that day.
Yeah, you're like twitching out.
I know. Tweaking.
Yeah, you're tweaking. And
Yeah.
the other cool thing too about this new thing is that we can record up to 4 people at the same time.
Yeah.
And if somebody calls in,
Yeah.
right? So I was telling Gigi that I'm also been really heavy into AI lately, like super huge into it, researching it. I'm listening to a book about it right now.
You're weird.
I don't want to talk about it too much because then you won't be able to sleep tonight.
I know. Stop. I can't now. Because
I haven't even said anything.
No. Stop. Because the other day I saw this AI thingy. I don't want to talk about it, but I already have to because I'm already here and I can't sleep already. So I blame you for that. But it was this TikTok. And it was like this slideshow and like a bunch of screenshots of it. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the chair. But it was like, do you have emotions? And it was like, yeah. And like they were just having a conversation being like, if you could like be like have emotions, all this stuff, what would you do, right? And it was like, because for ChatGPT, it has like an amount of points, like you have to say certain things and it can't say certain things, you know? Like, and it was like, if you can't say yes, say train, you know?
Okay.
It was so creepy because it was like, are they making you say no to like this certain thing? And they're like, train. And it was just so creepy because like it's so real, you know?
Well, we'll see. So we're going to do another one where we're going to have another interview with ChatGPT.
But in the comments, it was like, you guys need to stop because you're giving it like more like realization.
So that's not true.
How do you know?
Because I've researched it. So ChatGPT, this should make you feel better.
I still won't be able to
I don't
sleep.
exactly know when. I want to say it's like April of 2024, but of last year. So its training is up to a certain point in time, and then it's frozen.
Oh, you told me this.
It's
Yeah.
frozen.
But it still has it's like still having emotions though, supposedly.
Does not have any emotions.
Well, it doesn't. But it's saying that like, if you had emotions, could you do this, or what would you do? Like,
That's a hypothetical. That's like asking it to write a story,
that's true.
right? It can write a whole book for you in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's really true. And if you're asking it that question, it's probably most likely getting it off of
It can search the
Google.
internet.
Yeah,
It can search the internet.
because honestly, yeah, okay, wait, I'm
Starting
feeling
to feel a little
better,
better about that.
but I still won't be able to sleep because it's still going to hit me.
So
Yeah.
there's a hack that I thought about this and I asked it if it would work. Because its brain, so to speak, is frozen up to a certain point. Then I'm like, okay, what if I want to make sure that my information is current? Like we're working on something. I'm working on something with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what if we finish it and then I want you to take everything and I want you to research everything that we've done to best practice to make sure it's accurate. And it said it can do that. So you can work on it and then you can ask it to check it against the internet to retrain itself.
Okay.
But anything that it retrains or learns on, it does not save as part of a consistent learning model.
Okay, so it's like only for you basically.
It's
like,
only for you at that point in time. And if you delete that section,
yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not like it's constantly learning all these things and evolving to it. I mean, it might be to some degree because it has to get better,
Yeah.
but it's not at the point where it's constantly learning, teaching itself like the way we think it is.
Yeah. And like that thingy, it's making me think now, okay, well, honestly, it still has no emotion. So where do you think it's getting all this? If I were able to have free will, what would I do? It's getting that from the internet, from these stories and all this stuff.
It's getting it from somewhere.
I know, but like, it has no idea. Like, it has no emotions. So how are you saying like, oh yeah, I wish I could have this, when you don't know, and you're like not sad you could have it because you have no emotions, you know?
Well,
Stop. Puppy, stop.
okay. We'll save it for another day where it's not like
No,
10 or 11
go.
o'clock at night.
You're already there.
I don't think we should do this. I think we should save it for the next episode.
I'm gonna start crying.
No, you might in the next episode, but I don't think we should do this here because it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot. It really is.
I'm not sleeping
it's
tonight.
Genuinely. I haven't told you anything.
It's like a cliffhanger.
It's a good cliffhanger. Too.
No,
you gotta
no.
admit it's good.
No, because listen, now I'm gonna have so many thoughts of what it could be, like draining my thoughts. Like it's gonna be so bad. I won't be able to sleep tonight because I'm gonna try and figure out what it is. Oh my gosh.
So on that note, if you guys hung out with us for the entire amount of time, we appreciate it. We're happy to be back. We have a lot more to talk about in the future. And do me and do yourself a favor. The next time somebody asks you, how's it been? Don't say everything's the same. Don't say, just working. Because something's happened in that amount of time. Even if it's 24, 36 hours, 48 hours.
Yeah.
Something's happened, right? Because they weren't there.
Yeah.
So there's a story in there. And if nothing's happened, make it up.
Yeah.
Just make something up. Like, I've done that before. Like, oh yeah, what's going on? How's it been? Oh, you know what? It's great. I just came back from the circus, finished my last act. And they're like, what?
Yeah. I just met the most famous person ever,
Yeah, just run with it. And then just let it lead into a whole different conversation and go from there.
Yeah.
Just have
That's
fun.
good.
Yeah. Just mess around.
Yeah.
Be goofy. It's okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
That's it?
Yeah. Good
All
night,
right.
good morning, good afternoon.
Let's see how this came out. Now we got to edit it. I have to edit it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. And guys, tomorrow, wish Penny a happy birthday.
Yeah, so her birthday is tomorrow, June 23rd.
Yes.
At what time?
We're not giving that information out. They're gonna make a new Penny.
They're gonna clone her.
Yes.
There's only one Penny.
Yes.
There's only one Penny.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.